Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle and this is my diamond addiction. I hope everybody's doing okay. It's morning here. It is July 5th. I'm not sure what time it is. It's in the morning though. I think it's around 7:30. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, morning, whatever, whenever you're watching this. If you're new to stopping by to my channel, or if you have been here before, thank you so much for stopping to watch. I so appreciate it. If you would consider please liking this video and subscribing if you haven't already, it would so help my channel. You have no idea how much just a like makes a difference. And please leave me a comment. I love reading your comments. Thank you so much for leaving me comments. It just makes my day when I see somebody has left me a comment. I'm like, ooh, I got a comment. Yeah, so I enjoy it very much. Okay, so I was gonna dig through one of the tubs till I found a granny, and I was like, no, you need to like do other ones too. So I am gonna start doing potluck. I'm just gonna reach in and grab a package. Okay, so I have no idea what's in this package. I have seen everything because I always check it to make sure it's what I ordered. Because if you wait 3 months, you're not going to get your money back if they sent you a defective product. So I always, that's from years from working in stores and stuff. When something comes in, I always check it. Okay, so I don't think it's Amazon. I don't know. We're about to find out. Now let's see what we got. Okay, we have a canvas. We have an off canvas. And another canvas. Where did these come from? Let's see. Looks like these came from Temu. Okay, so I ordered these April 16th. So, pre-tariff. I had like 75 cents in price adjustments when they did those very often. And the total order came to $8.38 before the price adjustments. So, $8.38 for these three before the price adjustment. So, let's have a look. We'll save this one for last. We'll start with the small one, okay? Let's see, the small one, I paid $2.80 for. Let's see what it is. Now, mind you, these are also before I found the grannies. So, hang on, let me tilt you a little bit better. I don't want you to spend half the video looking at nothing. Okay, so, what was I saying? Yeah, these are also before the grannies. So, yeah, it was before I found them. Hopefully they're good and cute and funny. Okay, so if you're a experienced diamond painter, just ignore the next minute or two. If you're new to diamond painting, this is your basic toolkit. You get a tray, a pen, and wax. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this pen, and there's a tiny hole at the top. Okay? I've got the tripod that holds the phone right in the middle of the phone, so I can't, right in the middle of the screen. So hopefully you're seeing what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's right here, and you're going to take this pen, and you're going to stick it in this wax after you lift the cellophane off the top. And then you're going to pick up a drill. That's these, the diamonds. And then you're going to put it on the canvas. And that's it. That is diamond painting. It is so easy and so much fun and so relaxing. You can do it while you're visiting. You can do it while you're traveling. You can do it while you're watching TV, which is what I do a lot because I live alone. So why not? Yeah, so this is your basic toolkit. Every canvas you buy comes with a canvas. It comes with the drills, and it comes with some sort of toolkit. Now, this is a basic one. Like I said, it's just the 3 items. Other ones might come with different things, like it might have tweezers, it might have baggies, comfort grip, different things. But this is a basic one. This is all you need to diamond paint if you're just testing it out. You don't have to go buy nothing else, so don't let anybody fool you. I used this for almost 2 years because I didn't want to spend any extra money. I didn't have any extra money to spend anyway. I started this in 2020. And yeah, I did a whole lot during the pandemic. I did all kinds of diamond painting. Anyway, yeah, you don't have to do it. I used this for almost 2 years. I would put my baggies, because see, they come in like a train and you have to cut them off. And it's hard to work out of these, so I would pour them in Ziploc baggies, and I'd put either the number on it or I'd put the little pack in there with it, so I'd know which number it was, and whenever I needed one, I'd just pour some in here, do my diamond painting, and move on. Now, mind you, you have to be very careful because these are so easy to tip over, and you will have a mess. Yes, I lost a whole lot of diamonds like that, but my, what do you call them? The hand vac, got a bunch of them. Okay, so if the other ones, the toolkit looks like this, I'm not going to mention it. I'm just going to say basic toolkit and toss it aside. So that's the end of the speech about the toolkit. And I know if you've been here before, you're probably like, oh God, here she goes again. But yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows you can use this. It's no big deal. Okay, so basic toolkit, and we're setting it aside. Now this is a 20 by 20. I'm gonna roll it without looking at it. I didn't even look at the picture. So let's see. Now, I should have checked for double sticky tape, so we'll do that right now. They say you can smell it. Oh, I think this is, no, it's not a partial. I don't smell nothing, and no, not double sticky tape. So you can roll them like this, the opposite way that you get them, and it should help get the wrinkles out. But if you have a double sticky tape, you don't want to do this. Double sticky tape is a piece of adhesive that has glue on both sides. And if you roll it, it will shift that pad of glue and mess it up, or possibly mess up even your canvas. So you should always check first if you have double sticky tape. That's if you're new to this. Okay. Anyway, this one did not. So let's see what we got. Oh, isn't that pretty? Why on earth did I buy a peacock? Surprise! I don't know. Maybe, I have no idea why I picked this one. Probably because I was in a hurry and just throwing throwing stuff in my cart. Almost said a bad word. Excuse me. Okay. I can't find a big one. I know it's been like a week since I've done a video, and I'm so sorry. I wanted to come on here and do it, but I had 3 freaking doctor's appointments. Well, 1 doctor's appointment and then 1 blood test. And you know you have to go do your, well, the way they do it here anyway. You have to go do your blood test a week before your doctor's appointment. Well, my appointment was made last year. So she calls me like 5 days before my appointment and says, don't forget to go get your blood work. I said, I can't do it today, but I can possibly get it done Friday. And she said, that'll be fine. So I went in Friday and sat there for 2 hours waiting for them because they kept looking for my paperwork. When they finally got a supervisor to come in there and look at it, the order for the blood work had expired 2 days before that. So I was sitting there for nothing. So I had to wait until Monday came, and I went in there again and had to wait an hour and got my blood work done. And then I had my doctor's appointment. And whenever I do stuff like that, I hate having to do stuff. Anyway, I was in no mood to do any videos. Y'all would not have liked them. Because it just aggravates me. I hate going to the doctor. I just don't like going to the doctor at all. Yeah, so that's my rant on that. Anyway, I can't find my big one like this. I have no idea where I put it. This wrinkle is not coming out. Look, can you see how bad the canvas is wrinkled? That's why it's not coming out. Some of the people that roll these, you can tell they have no, what do you call it, pride in their work. Okay, so this is the 30 by 30. It is a pretty peacock, though. That's probably why I ordered it, because it's pretty colors. Here, look at the thumbnail. Let me see if I can hold it still for you. Oh, see? Looks like it's going to be very cute. And it's an easy one to do if you just want to break from one of the big ones, because the big ones can get to be monotonous after a while. Like if half your canvas is all one color and you're sitting there doing the same color over and over again, and this gives you a little refreshing break. So having a few 20 by 20s is good to have. So it is a full coverage one. It is a 20 by 20. It has 15 colors. They are alphabetical and they are not in order. Okay, so here is your legend. And way over here on the other side, because you know you can't see both of them at the same time. See, you can't see them both. Anyway, they were kind enough to put one on this side too. And here's our drill fill. And see, I'll show y'all. I use light board because look how easy it is to see everything. So if you're having trouble with your colors and stuff like that, and you don't have a light board, get you one. You can get them for like $15 on Amazon. You can buy all this stuff on Amazon for cheap, way cheaper than from some of these diamond painting places. Anyway, it's very cute. It's got flowers, and there's the peacock. Okay, let's take a look at our drills. Now, when you get your drills, if you're new to this, you want to always make sure that this number matches this. Oh, this number. Oh, there's a J in front of it. Okay, see, it's 207. We have 207 here. So it's a match, because sometimes they have. Another reason why I check them, because if you get the wrong drills, you have to contact them to send you the right drills. And they will. So if you're kitting them separate, these are marked. Now the outer container is not, but each one of the little baggies is marked. Now I don't take out the regular drills. Okay, let's look for, no, it doesn't say that there's any ABs. ABs are Aurora Borealis drills. They coat the tops of them with stuff that makes them shimmer like Aurora Borealis. But usually they'll put AB by it so that you'll know which one it is. Anyway, I don't usually take them out unless there is something like that in there. But I don't see anything. But then again, those two colors on the other side could possibly be AB. I'm not sure. They're just really sparkly though, if not. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this out a little bit, because I want to see it in the light without that plastic. Look at that. See? I don't think it is. It's just a really pretty blue. And then there's another blue. No, they're not, because there's no shimmer. It's just a sparkly. Your normal sparkly diamonds. Oh, sorry for the crinkle. I try to be crinkleless when I do these videos, but another reason why I don't like dragging out a whole package. I've sat there watching videos where they had 60 colors, and they're like, this is a blue, this is a red, this is, and the whole time you're hearing this. And they go through all the colors, and I'm sitting there going, what are you doing, calling bingo or eating chips? Because it lasts forever. Anyway, if you prefer it that way, let me know. It's not my preference. Now, the crinkling doesn't bother me, but I try not to do crinkling because I know it does bother some people. Anyway, so here's our colors. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, though? Got that purple, that blue, and then that darker blue. And then we have a burnt red, a pink, a gray. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty, especially with those blues. Okay, that's it for this one. Round drills. In case I forgot. Okay, let me set that aside. Okay, and this one is a 30 by 40. It's all dark colors. Look at that. So I'm not sure what it is. Oh, my stuff is sliding off into my lap. Okay. Let's get the toolkit out. Basic toolkit. Okay. And I'm going to roll it. I have my coffee table lifted. So I'm over here with my legs underneath the coffee table. These are so cool. I loved them the minute I saw it. I said I got to have one. You can, you know, you can use it to eat on. You can use it to diamond paint. And you're just sitting there on your sofa, so comfortable, and you just lift this up. And it's like a TV tray, except it's a coffee table. And you got this big area, because this is really big. Let me see. This one is, I got my trusty tape. Let's see. This one is 41 inches long, one way. And then it is 23 inches wide. So see, it's a good wide space to do any kind of work on. And they're easy to take care of. I just love them. I have 2 of them. Anyway, I decided to lift it today, and I'm glad I did. From now on, I'm going to lift it because it seems to be easier to show y'all these canvases. Okay, I'm going to have to roll this one more time the opposite direction. Okay. Let's see. So, I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Mine was just a normal day. Matter of fact, I forgot it was the 4th of July until I was talking to my younger daughter, Lace, about 2 in the afternoon. And she said that they were going to pick up some fireworks for the kids. And I went, oh yeah, it is 4th of July. And then I forgot. I know why I got this. It's a Mardi Gras mask. I don't know if you heard on any of my videos, but I grew up in Louisiana. Yeah, so I'm not from there, but I grew up there. And I loved Mardi Gras. Hate the weather, hate the heat, loved the food, and loved Mardi Gras. Me and my girls had so much fun when they were growing up. A friend of mine from the casino, he used like all of his first year's checks, paychecks from the casino, and he bought a sports bar. So guess who all hung out at his sports bar? Everybody from the casino. He did such a good job. But anyway, the Mardi Gras parades would come down the street, one building from his bar. So he would shut the bar down on Mardi Gras and let us all hang out in the parking lot. We barbecued, the kids came, and the bar was closed, so they were able to use the restroom when they needed to. And every time because there's like 3 parades in Lake Charles on Mardi Gras Day, I think. Anyway, while we would just walk around that first building and watch the parade, and the kids got to grab all the candy. It's really fun. Now, I haven't been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans because it's a madhouse. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it on the news. I love New Orleans. I had a blast there with my daughter when we went on vacation, but I don't think I'd ever go to Mardi Gras there. It's craziness and dangerous. Somebody gets hurt like every year because people get wild and crazy at Mardi Gras. And believe me, when they say if they tell them to show them something to get some beads, those people out there would just lift their shirt and show their boobies. Yep, they actually do that. Shocks me too. Anyway, I digress. Let's look at this canvas. Let me get this straightened a little bit. I think she's beautiful. That's probably why I ordered this, because it's a Mardi Gras. I used to have a whole wall decorated with Mardi Gras masks when I was younger. Not kid younger, but like in my apartment in my 20s and 30s. I had a bunch of Mardi Gras masks that I'd hang on the wall, and they were so pretty. But moving over the years, I've given them away, and some of them got messed up, so I don't have any more. But this is beautiful. Look at that. It is a 30 by 40. She has 15 colors. 1 through 8 are in order, and 9 through 15 are alphabetical, and they also are in order. You have to look at this thumbnail. This is going to be just beautiful. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure you can see it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think so. Yeah. It reminds me of Mardi Gras. So it gives me happy memories. That's why I bought it. So, yeah, when I first started buying them, it was like which ones I liked, you know, and which ones jumped out at me. It wasn't necessarily, let me find the funniest ones and the cutest ones, which is kind of what I do now. But or the cheapest. Because I still like the cheap ones. Anyway, so that's why I bought this, because it reminds me so much of when I used to go to Mardi Gras with my girls. I think she's going to come out beautiful. Anyway, you have a thumbnail on both sides. So that's handy if you're like starting from the bottom and working your way up, or vice versa, or this way. So you have the thumbnail and the legend. So here's your legend. Okay. One over here. And here's your drill fill. Those lips are going to come out pretty. Of course, red is my favorite color, so I'm going to say stuff like that. Lots of blocking, color blocking, multi-placing, lots of it. Yeah, this is going to be pretty. Now, if there's no specialty drills, see this right here and this right here? Wait, see this right here and this? I will be switching those out for rhinestones. So if this is your first time watching my video, you can change these into whatever ones you want. Nobody's policing you. It's yours. You can change the drills if you want. And when I first started doing this, I noticed that some of the canvases I bought should have been way sparklier than they were. So when I started getting into the social part of this, about a year ago, I found out that you could buy your own drills. They sell big old sets of them. So I bought a set of the rhinestones, the sparkly ones that look like diamonds and rubies and emeralds, the little tiny ones. So I bought a set of them, and I have them kitted up in a case. And whenever I do a canvas that doesn't have enough sparkle for me, I trade them out. It's mine. I can do it. They should have put them anyway, don't you think? This right here. So we're going to check it out. This is the drills. Oh, look, if you kit it up, they got it all marked for you. JM197. Okay. Now, these are all in baggies. So if you kit up in baggies, it's all set for you. Let's take a peek. I don't see any, but I want to check it and make sure. Because it seems like they should have done it for that. Because that's diamonds on that mask. Well, open up. Let me in. Okay, here we go. Very sticky. Oh, that's something else we forgot to check. We'll do that right quick. Okay, well, I should have checked it before I rolled it, but they say it stinks too. Now, I have a few of them in there, but I haven't shown them yet, so I don't know. I don't think I have. Anyway, doesn't smell to me. But you can tell when it's poured glue just by doing this. Oh, can you see? See, I don't know if you can see the edge of the glue. Anyway, it's very sticky. But then again, you never know. You could buy this exact same one and the sticky could be too sticky or not sticky enough. And when I say too sticky is when they, oh, I almost poured all these out. When they put the poured glue on it, they don't wait long enough to put this cellophane on it, and when they put it on it, by the time you get it, you're like struggling to get it off of there. And also, if you're new, these are not workable on both sides. So this cellophane right here, never put this side on your canvas. You can rip off the color, the picture of your canvas by trying to get this side off. So this does not work on both sides. Only this side goes on the canvas. Okay. So let's look and see if we can see any that they might have put on drills. Can you see them? Here. I like that. I love it when they send them to me in baggies. I don't work out of the baggies. I do save these little baggies because you never know, you know. Most of the things I kit up in are jars. Well, all of them that I kit up in. I'm not seeing any bright colors at all. Now, here's the color for her lips. Yeah, these are too dull. Look at that. Black is pretty. Yeah, lots of grays and stuff. I will be changing the colors. And when I do a completion video, I will make sure to let you know that I switched them out. Okay? So that is it for our Mardi Gras mask. Uh-oh, I didn't do it right. I don't want this sticking to the canvas. Okay, I'm just gonna roll this back up real quick. I have to roll mine up because I live in a one-bedroom apartment and I don't have an extra room to store all my stuff in. So I just store it with me. Now we have an off-canvas item. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you the price. Okay, the Mardi Gras mask, at the time, it was $2.85. So that's a really good price for a 30 by 40. Okay, and here's a canvas item. Oh my God, I love this one. I paid $2.11 for it, and it is so worth it because this is me in the morning. Let me get this out. Now, I'm going to take the... Sometimes the toolkit on these off-canvas ones has stuff that you need for the off-canvas, but this one you don't. So basic, set it aside. Okay, so when you buy an off-canvas item, whether it be a book, a clock, I don't know, a hanging thing, a sun catcher, it comes with everything you need to complete it and use it. So they're a great deal. Like I said, it comes with everything you need. So let me get everything out. All right. Turn it this way till I get everything off of it. Okay, we'll set that aside. Are you ready? It is so cute. Look. It's a grumpy morning owl with his coffee. And that's kind of how I look before I get my coffee in the morning. Isn't he cute? And look at all those beautiful colors. He's going to be so bright. Okay, if it's your first time, if you've never seen an off-canvas item, there's no sheet that tells you what goes where. There's no legend. You have to just go by what you see here and what's on the little bags. This one is on a train, so you have to cut it open. It's not kitted up already. Anyway, so if you've never done a off-canvas item, there's cellophane on top. Let's see if I can grip it real quick. I have to get my tweezers. No, I got it. And see, it's sticky where the numbers are, but not where there's not. So it's a partial off-canvas item. Oh, I tore that cellophane. That's all right. Anyway, there's also cellophane on the back, which is a little bit harder to get off. I usually use my tweezers to grab it. Anyway, you leave it on until you're done with it, and then you take this off, and it makes the sun shine through here, or the light, and makes it sparkle even more. So we got a grumpy owl with his coffee, and just so cute. Look at this plaid outfit and his scarf. Okay, so it comes with the base. Now, I'm not going to put it on because I did that one time and I couldn't get it off. And I don't want it on there until I'm finished. But anyway, you take this and you stick it in that. And then you have a stand-up. Isn't that cute? There's such a cute idea. And for $2. Okay, now we got the special drills, my faves. So we're going to take them out and look at them. But we're going to try to reduce the crinkle. Oh, let's see if we can figure out how many colors there are. Let's see. Well, we're going to have to read them, I guess. We have 1 through 8 in order, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 under ABCs, and they also in order. So that's how, don't lose this bag, because that's how you're going to know what to put where. Okay, let's look at our colors. All our sparklies. Make sure you get the sparkle. If I do this too fast, please let me know. I am still learning this. You know, I just started videoing a couple months ago. So I'm still all new. And if you look at the first couple videos, you will see. But I've watched so many people do these videos and I love them. And I was just like, I wonder if anybody would want to see the ones I buy, because the ones I buy are not the ones they buy. And it seems like each creator has their own favorites. Like mine are the funny, cheerful ones. But you'll have people who only want like animals or only want landscapes. There's even one who only wants horror, you know, scary ones. So, yeah, I thought maybe they want to see the ones I get. So I started doing these, and I sure hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy making these videos. Okay, back to the colors. Let's look at the sparklies. Anyway, again, if you're new, they look like diamonds. That's why they call it diamond painting. And here we have a pink. And then look at that hot pink. That's pretty. And, oh, it's a purple. Every time I have one of these, I'm like, I'm going to do that right now. And then I look at my stack that I have already started and need to get finished. Okay, this is a gold-looking one. And gold or orange? What do you think? I don't know. Okay. Pink or red? I don't know. There's a blue. Okay, and here comes the fancy ones. Okay, we have a marquee that are facet cut. Let's see where they go. This is C. Okay, so they're pretty big, so it seemed like they'd pop out. Oh, here. Now, they don't look... That looks way bigger than that. Okay, and then we have a lighter pink, smaller marquee, and that's a D. And that's in here, too. That's at the bottom. And then we have E. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Okay, let's find E. Oh, right here. And here's some C's and D's also. Okay, and the last one is the F. And look at that blue. That's pretty. That's another way, if you don't have a legend of finding where it goes, kind of look for that color. Like this is the F right here. Because there's not a whole lot of blue in here. So it's going to go here and here. Look at that, y'all. That is going to be beautiful when we're done. Even though he's grumpy. That face just kills me, like, why are you here? Okay, that's it for today. That was my video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope you come back and watch some more, because I really want to show y'all my other ones. So again, if you could like this one and maybe subscribe if you haven't already, I would so appreciate it. And feel free to leave me any kind of comment on anything. Just, you know, how's the weather? I don't care. Please leave me comments, because they really make my day. I'm really alone here. Anyway, so yeah, it'll make my day. And I really appreciate it. So thanks again. And I hope y'all come back again. Okay, bye-bye.